Hi, we're the Bag Ladies. We're back again, and we want to show you a great little fun journal or note little book that you can keep some notes in. It's going to open like this, and it's got a lot of surprises in it that Cindy's going to show you.
So you need some very simple supplies to do this project. You need a file folder. Just any manila file folder will work. You need some white copy paper or any paper you have at home. A little bit of that washi tape we showed you how to make. They can even go back and watch that video and see how we made this awesome washi tape. And you need a stretchy band. You can use any kind of stretchy band, from a ponytail band to a rubber band. You could even use a piece of ribbon and tie it.
But these are weaving loops, if you remember, but we don't remember because we're not that old, but we used weaving loops when we made those pot holders a long time ago.
Those are our favorite. The only problem is you have to buy 500 of them at a time.
Right,
so you might not want that many. So you can just choose what kind of weaving loop you would like to use. So here we go. Down a little more. I can't see it.
Technical problems.
Okay. And we're bouncing like a banshee.
We're on the boat now.
All right, there we go.
All right.
Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to take your file folder. You can see that I drew a black line down this file folder because I want to cut away the tab and the indentation here to make a flat, straight edge on my file folder. So my file folder will now look like this. Now, you might be wondering about those awesome colors that we had on our file folder. Super easy to do. You can just get some acrylic paint. You might have some acrylic paint at home, or you can go to any craft store and get it. What I did to decorate my file folder is I took an old gift card. I took a little bit of acrylic paint. I just put a dab down like this, and then I scraped it across like this. That's how simple it is to do this. And it just adds some bright, beautiful colors. And I just kept going until all the paint was off the back of the card. Super easy.
I know, it's a great way to add color to a paper without brushes and all of that.
Yeah, and anyone can do it. You don't have to be a masterpiece artist in order to achieve a beautiful background. I did it on one side, and then I waited for it to dry, and I did it on the other side like this. I chose to do two different colors because I wanted to give it some contrast, because you're going to end up folding part of this folder up, and you'll see both colors. Now, I'm going to show you how to create this book first, and I'm going to put this one aside for a minute so I can just show you that this book has 4 pockets in it. We are going to make the pockets first, and then I'm going to show you how to add your journal pages. Now, you might be wondering, what are these pockets for? Well, you can use them to put note cards in. If you're like me and write a lot of notes to yourself, you can always put the note cards inside the little pockets. I've even used these fancy little tags that you can put in here. But how about if you're a coupon collector? Could you add your coupons into the pockets and keep this little handy dandy in your purse?
Perfect.
Or when you're traveling, I collect ticket stubs and things like that.
Like a little travel journal almost.
So I could put all of my things for travel in my little journal and keep it all in one spot. Now, let me show you how to create these pockets first, and then I'll show you how to insert the pages into your journal.
Do you want to dry these a minute with a tag?
No, that's fine.
All right.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it down. I want this to be my inside. I want this side to be my outside. So when I lay this down, I'm going to fold the bottom up approximately 3 inches. Now, if you are into measuring, you're going to want to make sure that you have it folded just about 7.5 inches tall. That way your paper will fit in perfectly. So I fold the bottom up first. Now, before I do any other folding, I'm going to take my 2 little strips of washi tape. These are handmade out of old labels. I just took some watercolor paint and just kind of brushed it on there in little swirling motions and made beautiful tape for the ends. You could use any tape you have at home, or you could go buy some washi tape if you like. Make sure it's about 1 inch thick if you do that. Now I'm just going to take this tape and I'm going to put it on the ends like this, and this will help secure my pockets in place. I'm going to push it down and fold it back. Then I'm going to go to the other side and I'm going to do the same thing.
I love when we made that washi tape in the last couple videos.
And they can go back and check that one out if they haven't seen that.
Yep.
And then go like this and fold it back. Now I have secure pockets on the end. Now, you already have a center fold, but because we painted this, it made this a little bit stiff. So you may want to take your scissors and go like this and crease on the edge so you have a firmer fold. Once you've done that, open it back up. Now I'm going to take and fold the left side over to the center so it's perfectly in half, and then I'll use my scissors to crease the fold like this. Now I'm going to lift the entire thing up, fold the center fold backwards, go ahead and crease, and then fold the back cover over to the center like this and give it another crease, and ta-da, I have my accordion folds.
So cute.
Now,
easy.
I could leave it just like this, add a few tags to it, and I have great little pockets for my folder. But I wanted to be a little bit more creative than that, and I wanted to add some paper so that I have some place to write too. So what I did was I took a piece of 8.5 by 11 paper and I cut it to 8.5 inches by 7 inches. Then I folded it in half. I used 3 sheets. You could use 5 or 6 sheets if you want to. Now I'm going to open up my book. You'll see that I've already installed some paper in one section with a stretchy band. I'm going to add some more paper in this section in the front with an additional stretchy band. All I have to do is place this paper inside, lining up the folds. Take your scissors, and I've already cut this, as you can see. So you're going to have an inch cut at the top, an inch cut at the bottom through that pocket. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stretchy band and slide it over the entire book. This is going to secure your pages in place. Just like that. Now I have a pocket,
perfect.
Paper, another pocket, more paper, and a pocket in the back.
So you can secure that paper in the front and in the back of your book.
And you can go back and add more paper if you need to. Now, you might have noticed that we jazzed ours up with a little ribbon. All we did here was do a hole punch in the front cover, a hole punch in the back cover. We cut 2 pieces of ribbon, probably about 8 inches long each, tied them through the hole, and now you can secure your little travel journal by tying it closed. And there is our little travel journal with pockets.
Yep, perfect. So if you loved this project, we've got lots more to show you, but go visit bagladiesonline.com. That's our website. And on Facebook, we are the Bag Ladies at Bag Ladies for Learning. That's the number 4. Bag Ladies for Learning. Come visit us, start saving up old gift cards that you can use to scrape some colors on, and we'll be back with you another day.